I'm still more Genshin again. Finally the weekend. I can probably try and finish off the events for once. Dun, dun, dun.
Ad Astra.
Mm. It always takes a while to load.
Need a hand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's just a stinky one.
Hey! Everyone hold hands! I see everything!
What the heck happened?
Hey!
Huh?
Ouchie! Rest and rebuild! With all my strength! Chia.
Hmm. Feels like a pain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here you are. Yep. Your father needs a shoot. Oh, bummer.
But I don't want
Ah, fine. I haven't done much of Sumerus.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
My will embodied. Time to begin work?
Anyways, really time.
Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Illusion shattered. Rest and rebuild. Oz, reveal thyself. Animo test. Absorption test. Animo hypostasis, senor?
Now you shall perish! Ha! There is no escape! Shine down!
Hold the line. By royal decree, stand clear. Absorption test. Swirl, Mark 2.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Mm-hmm.
There is no escape!
Allow me. Oz, reveal the Animo test 6308. Stand clear. Animo test 6308. Animo.
Now you shall perish!
Hold the line.
Mm-hmm. That's done. Mm-hmm.
Shine down! Huh?
Nice and spicy.
Know my sword! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Rain Cutter! Rain outlines your... Inazuma shines eternal! Huh. There is no escape! Ha! 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 Illusion shattered! Let's light it up!
At the frying pan.
Huh? Huh. Witness the power of Gugwa! Know my sword! I'm going in! Adventure... Huh?
You're toast.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Ha! 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 Shine down! Huh? Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Boba, get them. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Ha!
Eat this.
Rain Cutter! Rain outlines your fate. Inazuma shines eternal!
Nice and spicy.
Huh? Torn to oblivion!
At the frying pan.
Huh? Know my sword! Now you shall perish! There is no I'm going in!
Boba, get them. You're toast.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Illusion shattered!
Just what will we...
Okay. Done all my farms. It appears the first round of training went well. You could say so. Yeah, maybe I was a bit too easy, so Surush. Not that I look forward to seeing her calming performance. Alright, but listening to Soros tell stories, turns out that Soros went through a rebellious phase. Speak no more of this. Ah. Anyhow, I finally shed that stage of my life. The important thing is that I, with my Yasna party and the pale floater, recall the history following the birth of the Parry. I spoke of the familiars of the forest and the special festivals. But that we as Parry do not have such a celebration of all makes me troubled. Do you not feel the same way, Elder? Well, up to me, we should let humans attend the Parry festival and hear from them. Praise they sing for the Parry afterwards as I pick the best. To my knowledge, festival Youth Sava is not a day to be so willfully and wastefully spent. I'm also for Soul's desires to get humans to recall that these was different from the other Parry. Is this also the influence of the Order of Skeptics? That is the very reason why recalling and pondering the past is significant. Whatever happens, I look forward to seeing her coming performance. Not you. Can you just walk me there? No, I have to walk. Yeah. I mean, I should do some. That's a bow. I don't
Time
wanna.
to begin work?
I don't wanna really.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Just what will become a...
That one was. Yeah. There's a chest up here.
Another test subject. Suffocate.
Huh.
Positions. Rest and rebuild. Let's move out.
There you are.
Another test subject.
I see everything.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Sharing my knowledge. With all my strength. Yeah, grow.
Just...
Fry.
Is this an answer from this world?
Unit trap ambush with time limits. Well, Paimon in this phase does leave an impression. You sure is good. Paimon pretty good. Paimon remembers the Sora said this window got sealed here because it was unlucky for. What does it have to do with Sora's training? Ah, the servant actually means to say, haha, behold Sora's, behold the fate of the unfortunate. My elders know power of such idle nature. Back to the topic, I did not elaborate on the Venus in detail when we passed through her earlier. The catastrophe. Of course, it should be familiar to you. The one that happened 500 years ago. Indeed, the arena must be frozen in an instant. It has been crystallized, so remains in perpetuity. As if it would stop burning the earth again once unsealed. This moment be frozen in time? Ah, Paimon's want to end up like that. You say what happened to Weena happened in instant. No, just think of it, scares Paimon. I won't let that happen. Yeah, Paimon won't let something so horrible happen to Traveler either. Then you should thank this parry. During these days of ruin, many species and races, including the parry, gave their lives, sometimes even things more precious than their lives. Their sacrifice is why we are spared from facing the same irrevocable fate. And just so as I was not there to witness the catastrophe, when this land faces danger once again, I must take action. And from what you're saying, this Venus even older than you are, but should also make it your elder. However, it will not be returning to life. It has been sealed in its crystallized state for centuries. Perhaps the only fate that awaits its gradual dissolution. I also fear the loss of life lost during the catastrophe. The Wiener, like countless other unfortunate souls, were frozen the moment that calamity struck. But many more suffered even graver fates than this poor field before us, but they had already worn away beneath the grinding passage of time itself. To this day, nothing remains of them, not memory, nor memorial. This one before us only lingers because of its immense size, and the fact that I had been hidden away in this cave from the glaring eye of the sun and lashing winds, forced the intactness of its condition. However, no being on this land can overcome time. Either remains and husks will endure. One day there will be nothing left of it. Either. That sounds kinda sad, having any trace that shows you lived once. The record left here by the human should have something latest in news. I presume such a thing is rare for humans now? What I heard my elders say, aside from all the skeptics, there were also researchers from the forest here seeking inquiry. Though some humans believe that a sect that we notice the complete state of a quicksand eel, the whole such theories and assumption makes one worries for the content recorded by the humans. That information is not reliable at all. Think these records are often false. How you so enthusiastically found a human serve as your Yasna party? Maybe before this crystal is entirely eroded, the poems and odes dedicated to you will have changed beyond all recognition. Maybe the Bloom Convention in the odes might not be pink or cute, and instead have a rough but reliable exterior, mild, respectful personality out with rationality and farmers. That sounds a lot like the idealized image of a guardian. That sounds nothing like you, Solrish. Absolutely not. Wait, I believe I understand what my elder desires. She must be reminding me to find a better way to record my deeds. My elder does possess foresight indeed. I must offer her my deepest thanks. I'm under to think she meant that. Mm-hmm. I successfully completed training. Oh, we got done, but Soros. After seeing that crystal arena, she said with real sincerity that if I had existed for centuries, one day it would still disappear without a trace. And then immediately afterwards, when we mentioned that her oaths might be distorted as well, her mood changed instantly. Of course, the deeds of us powers should be internal. How can such a thing be compared to that which might pass into dust and ash? If something cannot be recorded properly, then there must be something wrong with the method. You wish to remind me of this fact, which is why you sent me to feel the crystallized Venus, am I right, Elder Servant? Ah, that's the way you see it. Interesting. Do you care nothing for the renown of the parry? When you're speaking of renown in the way human understand it, not so much. Whatever you say, the present-day members of the Order of Skeptics are so very dull. Of course, if there are more interesting individuals like Traveler and Paimon, then that would be a different case entirely. Hey, compliment from servant. Can interesting be considered compliment? It is, by my standards. Alright, enough idle chatter. If Sor still thinks so high of this human notion of renown, then the training that comes next might be just right. Alright, I'll wait till good news. Now go walk back to the... Oh. Um... Yeah, that seems too much effort. I mean, I could go fight him eventually, but not today. Okay. Let's have a look. See.
Make yourselves at home. Committed to memory.
Germinate! Ha! Here! Yeah, yeah. This dance is for you.
Hold the line. Grow, grow, grow. Committed to memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Allow me. I see everything.
Answer from this world?
Hmm. A finally, at long last. Bring me the statements of that flower. You know what I'm talking about, right? I don't have to face her return without my Udambara. You're my only hope now. Suppose. Not these things. Ah, press the wrong thing. You sound like a commodity. Hey, isn't this place we passed by looking for Mahir? Oh, Mahir shouldn't be here right now, right? All those phones, it should be Mahir companions. They look pretty good. Speaking of which, they help us a lot. Therefore, did you forget all that I have accomplished? No way, you might complain a lot, but you do care about your people. So, what did you do, Soros? I can't seem to recall. How can you be so forgetful? Yes, Napasi, I punished you with the task of Sephromor Oaths. Yeah, Paimon knew it. You got a big bark to go with your soft hearts. Malicious slander. I was only here because I wished to earn the chaplet and the elder had made me come. Well, whatever you say, but here's part of the reason you managed to claim the Trainhorn chaplet. Should you thank her for that at least? Her? Beth was such a figure once staying and still struggles. Firstly, I say she would only be worth any merit after another 10 cleansing pilgrimage. 10 is way too many. Wait a minute now. Second thought, Paimon thinks it wouldn't be too hard. The path really isn't that long. Well, yeah, maybe we can use that as exercise every now and again. From the name Paimon thought we would be walking for 10 days and as it turns out we didn't even need to go that far. The shortness of this trail is making Paimon suspicious. If it was as long as the Oceanist pilgrimage, then perhaps I would respect her. As it stands now, I can only state at a distance of the cleansing pilgrimage. Sits me here. The Oceanist pilgrimage? After the catastrophe, a great number of Oceanists came from Fontaine to Sumeru. With the path they walked become the so-called Holy Path. Strange, why would the Oceanist need to come to Sumeru? Pilgrimage? A pilgrimage for what? Only heard of such a thing from my elder, though there have been Oceanists from Fontaine. I haven't truly looked into it. Could it be for the whatever that is? Right, Sarshis that have every Potkin? What's the god that let the power be born? If honor's a big deal here, then the thing most deserving on it is definitely to have stuff. What's the potential relationship between the Oceanists and the Paimon? Don't tell Paimon the Oceanists and Parry are like distantly related. Look at you carefully. Paimon really begins to see the resemblance. Paimon hasn't discovered any well-shaking secrets, has she? Maybe a bit. The slander flows from your lips again, pale flows. I know nothing of any Oceanist. You're probably right. Sources say that the distance Oceanists that need to travel over the pilgrim is far longer than Mahia's cleansing. But if that's true, then does that mean the Oceanists are stronger than the Parry? Is Source missing defeat? What? I didn't mean that. In all seriousness, the cleansing pilgrim is not actually tied to distance. It is more of a symbolic affair showcasing a rise and return to form. That sounds impressive, but regardless, it is irrational to brush all Parry as lesser than the Oceanists. And not because of any bias I may or may not have regarding Mahir. Speaking of which, why did servants say that the next part of the training was just right for storage? Doesn't look like anything special here, also Mahir's missing too. Oh, she was here, so I probably wouldn't want to talk to her properly either. They are pretty different in lots of ways. One is round and the other is prickly? Yeah, but that's not what Paimon wanted to say. That's true. If the assistance and the efforts over the centuries have forgotten, then what was it all for? Maybe that's the question that servant wants Soros to think about. It seems that Soros still needs some time. Yay. Don't be back here again. Yeah. Ah. Ja. About knowing the trade has progressed to its later half, how are things going? There's still room for improvements. Though when Soros tells us stories, there really seems to be some self-reflection happening. Dialogue is a good way for Soros to learn, especially as the people she's talking to are more interesting than those of the orders of skeptics. Elder, you are being arbitrary. Traveler is a remarkable Yasna party, but not all of the Order of Skeptics members are. Perhaps they do have Momentary instances of virtue between sessions of flattery and deception. I see you still need convincing. We will let all witnesses, Traveler and Paramount, give a review regarding your performance. Of course, that's after you finish your recounting. Nice and short. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Sounded a little problem. It's so quiet, no one's here. Even if Marshall was here, it should still be quite quiet. Yeah, but if she was here, we would need to talk softer. She always has that sleepy look on her face. She didn't seem so happy when we woke her using the Corey drums. Emma heard that the quieter someone is, the worse it gets when they get angry. You know what Rajni is like when she's enraged. Then, should that be true, my Yasnipali is the one we should fear the most, yes? Huh? Oh, Pamela said the best. Full Traveler isn't one for talking. She is still super nice, right? Okay, Traveler, you gotta say something. The silence is actually making Paimon nervous. Very well, let us refocus. As you behold, this tree is called Balsam, and Rashnu is its familiar. Well, she is absent right now, and nothing. There's nothing much to say of Rashnu and the Balsam. Feels like you're hiding something right about the Corey drums. Hiding? Absurd. As for the drums, haven't you already seen them in use? Speaking of which, Mama remembers Rajnu saying that she's the one who threw the quarry drums elsewhere. That really surprised Nasa Jr. If I recall, you were really nervous then in response to Nasa Jr.'s questioning. The way it looks now, the other skeptics' archives were really off the mark. Hopefully the drum didn't break Rajnu. Paimon seems to understand why Servant doesn't trust the current order of skeptics. Think so, or should they really help? The clues they gave are half-truth at best. The current generation of the Order of Skeptics indeed does have some lacking members, but like a tree, no matter how many leaves flourished, there will always be some that will shrivel and dry. Once these dry leaves break and scatter, those that will remain, they will be the ones that can be relied upon. Yes. How did the Order of Skeptics become like this? I also want to know that. Is it because I have been with the Order of Skeptics too long? That I grew unable to discern the gradual changes? Only when I began to speak with you and the other outsiders I realized the Order of Skeptics has changed. Now it's been a few hundred years, besides the name being the same, they've mostly cycled through a few generations of different members already. With the fame I seek, the fame I wish for the national party to eulogize for me also rolled into this. With everything changed, carrying only a hollow title for orders to recall. Is that what my elder wished that I learn? No, it shouldn't be, but... Soros knows need to be down. Maybe Servant didn't mean that. See Soros so depressed make Paimon feels like she did something wrong. Maybe we should have Servant cheer her up. Hmm. Oh, Soros, you appear weary. Did you find an obstacle to your progress? Should we call it an obstacle or a sense of confusion? You recount what was said during your talk with Soros, your servant? I see. However, the records of human deviating from actual reality isn't anything new. They are a forgetful and prejudiced people, after all. Considering how fast and complex the affairs of the world generally are, observers might be able to get an overview of the major details, but not be able to grasp the minutiae. Those present during said affairs might be direct witnesses, but still find themselves unable to move beyond the personal subjectivity. Oh, that doesn't feel very comforting. Oh, so you wish for me to find some warm words to placate Soros? Did you forget that this is part of a training? To be able to overcome problems by oneself, that's the point of training, right? My guess is that makes sense. If Soros cannot meet this task successfully, then all that can be said, she is unworthy of the title of Bloomguard and will not be able to bear the weight of the twin-horn chaplet. And when the time comes, gentle though I am right now, I can only do what must be done, no matter how cruel. But will you take my chaplet from me? As for the punishment for failure, I suppose you will discover that yourself should you truly fail. If she always doesn't want to be bold, she better try extra hard now. Hmm. Probably something to break the rocks. But I don't quite care at the moment. This is not. Oh, okay. Oh, it's this side. Hmm. That's not been a familiar sight to me, but now I feel only conflicted thinking about it. On the bright side, this might mean that Soros has matured. I know now if there's this growth or decline instead. Cheer up, Zorosh. It's not like you to get so down. Right, since we already here, why don't you tell us about the early history of the Order of Skeptics? Well, if things are the way they are now, they must be in the point of the establishment, right? Otherwise, Servant wouldn't have helped them, and you wouldn't have been drawn to them. Very well, if you wish to listen, I will speak. However, you must know that my birth comes after the Order of Skeptics was formed. What happened prior is what hearsay to me as well. It was said that before all that transpired, there was some of absolute purity and virtue who attempted to spread the word that the catastrophe was imminent. But carrying a message does not halt the coming of ruin. Soon darkness rushed over the lands as roiling tides drowning all that lived in fear. Just as we saw the sector at Weenut, even the strongest creature would crystallize, perishing during the event. Comparatively with how soft and weak humans are, the resulting scarring cannot be considered a personal failing. But some individuals arrived rushing to the milestone that was the calamity. Were these people the first order of skeptics? Indeed. Thirdly, there was Nagarjuna. He was once a researcher who worked in the depths of the woods, but put roots down here to help alleviate the aftershocks of the catastrophe. Yes, and there was another one with golden hair, for my elder spoke little of him. He should count as an interesting individual, I think. Alright. I wonder what, like, the twist with when you pick one of the siblings says they have to do their own journey is that would just it's just each one is a parallel universe and it just came from a different event. So all of them's just so Lumine and Eva simultaneously is both the Abyss and the Traveler, I guess. Because I mean, they are always in kind of implying it's Ether or Lumine, depending you pick. It's a real shame that he only lived to a few hundred years. If he was still here, Pamela would love to see him meet Traveler. Then we can see who's more interesting. Well, my victory is assured. Following this, after my birth, the after effects of the catastrophe stabilized. So Soros had nothing to do then. Not entirely. As the filth will never be eradicated, it's just that noble sacrifice like the one made by the fine birds of Morg are no longer needed. What's more, such duties have already been performed by me here, Rajnu and all the Pari predating me. After Nagarjuna, the others slowly broke off contact with the other skeptics. However, the skeptics themselves remained of interest in those Pari. But I suppose this is nothing strange. To them, after all, we Pari are heroes worthy of song and odes. A strong feeling of admiration will inspire more than deserve. During that time, I often heard them loudly sing their poems and odes, and with the passing of time, the scenes of the fine bird sacrifice grew ever more vivid, yet my elder treats them as if it's a paltry thing. It sounds like Soros got buttered up by honeyed words. What? No, impossible. I clearly wanted to imitate the fine bird because I was moved by its passion and will. The only reason why I associated with the Order of Skeptics was because they would tell me about the happenings of years past. Of course, it wasn't like they didn't heap an appropriate amount of praise on me. It's the same story, but told in exaggerated way to get people's attention. Even Paimon likes to listen to exciting stories. Oh, but if the intention was to record actual history, then they definitely did something wrong. Indeed, regardless if it is I or the humans of the other skeptics, those who condition themselves to accept hyperbole as ordinary see themselves become like this. The Order of Skeptics archives were no longer simple trustful records. Instead, they were filled with all manners of embellishment and subjective opinions. And unknowingly, I began to put renown beyond action itself. Looks like you finally get it. She seems more energetic than she was when she came here. Isn't this a good sign? Now Surfer won't be asking to take the chapel, will she? Your training's almost at its end. You'll definitely win Servant's approval. I think this should be the last part. You look much happier than when last we spoke. Seems things have gone well. From what I've learned during doing these tasks, I have grown for now. You're worth of being called Blue God? No, not yet. There's still a final portion of the task I need to complete. Until all the tasks are done, until your respect is earned, I am not finished. Only then can the Twin Horn Chaplet truly belong to me. Oh? Looks like you're actually beyond your rebellious phase after all, just as was clean. Elder, you still remember that? Forget, I beg of you. Regardless, it's good to see thy spirits have returned. Travel and Paimon, please be witnesses to the truth of whether Sarush is worthy of the Twin Horn Chaplet. Then I will await you at the end. See you soon. Hmm. Let's see what they want. Hmm. What is he doing? How am I stuck? Hmm. Yeah. Like, if you want stuff from people's world, ask first.
Yeah. Everyone hold hands.
That's not a good split.
I see everything. Propagate.
No, that's not.
Hold the line. Yeah. Yeah. This realm. If you ever.
Mhm. Mhm. Is it this? Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, I do wish Pete should have at least asked me if he can take them or not. Like, I don't really need Cave's like flowers at the moment, but should have at least asked if I needed them or not. Mhm. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, I forgot I haven't done my dailies yet. Let's take a quick break. See you soon. I forgot to do. I need to put Gabe back onto stiff.
I'll take care of this. Where's my key?
I might actually just I should probably just. Maybe I do need it. I can just try and.
Let's get down to business.
Basically nuke the entire population of Fungi. This is like one of the harder ones to sneak.
Huh.
Yeah, redo it. Yeah, this is one of the harder ones to sneak. And I do not want to fight them. Because it just takes so long fighting them. It's just fast as you run and redo it. He's on his own. Shit. Yeah, I'm not. I really hate these guys.
Allow me.
I'm not fighting them. God, it's so boring to fight them.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Come on. Grab it. Mm-hmm. Hmm?
That cat can talk.
Don't really like this one either. Hey.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
This isn't my first trek into the desert, but I can never get used to the heat. Is there no shade anywhere? Hup.
Lady Sergeant, two of you as well. Perfect timing. Perfect time for what? Dinner? Yeah, dinner time. Should we get your name? Any of your friends to the victory feast? Not time yet. Anyway, I do have a request to make, and it's closer to table. Well, then, since it has to do with Saurus, I'm a proposal. Is there something can't say here? No, it's just how some things are easy to establish seeing themselves. Oh no. Maybe I should have just ignored. Mother Source, he wants to show. Then there's one big stone tablet. Did it get eroded? I can't make out what's written on it. Covering the monuments, valuable artifacts to all the skeptics, and it's the trillions are very power in the first contract they formed. The immortality of the power is sustained by the Caverina monument. One who manages to collect all 4 fragments and causes the contract to reappear will re-establish the contract with the power and obtain power derived from the gods. Oh. Sounds like you know what to have it. Yeah, we're not interested. Yeah, so forming contracts with power only friends with Sora, so Paramount thinks there's no need for formalities like that. Who told you we're friends? Do you mind your manners, pale photo? You do have a point. We'll be friends once Paramount returns the favor by coming up with an opening nickname for you. Paramount's disrespectful behavior aside, I assume I plan to ask Traveler with collecting the monument's fragments. That's very observant of you, Lady Sora. Says indeed my plan. Actually, such a quite lowly task at him, as acquiring adventurer's experience is best suited for professionals, and by that I mean adventurers. So you seek to form a new contract with powering quite power rivals of gods? Oh, how very interesting, mere human, coveting of higher power. Could be your inflated ego or utter ignorance. How could I have such presumptuous thought? I'm doing all this for the sake of research and bringing the historical truth to light. Academia and all the skeptics went separate ways due to a clash in our ideals, but our research has always emphasized history and heritage. I would never once confer to a higher power. The only thing I'm after is the contents of the inscription on the Caverina monuments. It's all for the sake of research, I swear. The initial contributions of skeptics and Parry and every single Parry's true name, isn't that enough to pique your interest? Not really, it's not like I can memorize everything. The only interest in treasure hunt, well, can't say I don't understand. Anyway, this is formal commission. Please be assured that you will be well compensated by the other skeptics. Since it's a formal commission with compensation, or maybe we should give it a go. Splendid, here are some clues regarding the creation of the monument's fragments. I trust that you're already familiar with clues like these experience. As the land have long dwells, the land god of the bars is familiar. Oh, as the Tanungit. Indeed, it seems. She has 9. Sounds like the Fatui. You just gotta chase them away, right? Yeah, so I'll teach them a lesson if they'll serious appeals them. There's some outfits among their washers or perhaps the Fiji will teach these outliners to abide by our rules. Okay, enough talk. I'll leave the matter in your hands. I'll stay here and continue reading up on relevant documents. If Lady Soldier accompany you, I'm sure everything will go smoothly. No.
There's still a lot.
Looks like it's gonna spawn enemies.
Everyone
Shoots.
Positions. Hold the line. Provisions are vital.
Should have just not talked to her. It's a pain to walk all the way back. Hmm? Either there's a way to break them or something. But anyway, don't care for now. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. The Tungi Hollow. This was the epicenter of the Sada, but all seems far. It's not hard to think of how things were then. These crystals are huge and a lot bigger than even we nuts. And to think it's Sora's responsibility to handle future problems here. Is this not the most essential duty a Bloom God should uphold? In addition, Sora should also expect this of herself. That's what they say, anyway. Do you not trust me? I did not realize I was at this stage that even a pale photo thinks a little of me. Whoa, Sora's arrogance makes its grand return. Not sure this a good thing or a bad thing. Why do both of you still harbor such doubt in me of that time? Together, my pride has never been born of blind arrogance. Really? You should be well aware that I fully understand my past mistakes. Before I placed reputation above action, but now, as I have learned, this is an act of purest neglect. Just as Simone became the fine bird for a sacrifice, I have become the bloom god by my deed, and hear my name rightfully sung in praise on my service. Additionally, I have completed all the assignments you gave me, Elder. Now even you must admit that I am one worthy of the title of bloom god, worthy of the twin horn chaplets. I indeed have no objections to the choice made by the Cavalrina. What, did you expect me to object? No, I merely did not expect you to agree so easily, Elder. I expected a few rough words, at least. I'm not really so vicious. About the responsibility of a bloom god, I did not actually gain any knowledge from the chaplet. Is this because I still do not embody the traits of the bloom god fully? Do I still lack training? But yes, the title of bloom god might be inherited, but the duties are always variable. I see. You stated simply, there are no fixed rules, and even more, there are no specific judging standards. Usually, the Cavalrina's choice is final. So you're saying... I would not be taking the twin horn chaplet for you. Now you don't need to will not or cannot. Yeah, servant says so. The cavalry choices fine, and that means servant can't change it either, right? Oh, ho, ho, you really think so? Whoa, that's a little scary. I understand. This must be part of the test. Seems like Soros is having an epiphany. Potentially. You have a careful one pay of those just set it to pass these tests besides competence and observation. The most important thing is understanding my past mistakes. Even if the outcome was already determined, would it not be retreading the paths of folly that I cast aside all that I've learned during training? So I think this must be the last test my elders left me. To a worthy Bloom God, this is but a simple task. This is a sign of your complete trust in me, Elder. I didn't expect you to see right through me. The cavalry chose well. But your changes, I suppose Traveler and Padma bear some credit for that. Indeed, my esteemed Yashnapati and Pale Float are both beings of merit. I wish to say that I am potent enough alone. I believe that with the aid, the extinguishing of the sign of potion would be no difficult task. However, reliable, don't forget, Mahian and Rashni will also be able to assist you. Worry not, Elder, leave everything to me. I know he's thinking that servant may have planned this. But seeing Soros this happy, Padma can't really complain. Wait a minute. Yep. Keep pressing. I'm done for now. Time to stop Genshin for a bit.